Oh, shit. Ow. Dude, you nailed me with a rock this big. Oh, oh my God. That was almost a permanent wheelie. Touratech Rally 2024. It is day 1. Thursday. The gang has started to arrive. I came in a day early because I wanted to be here to ride today before things got crazy, so I'm headed out on a ride with Darryl and Brian from Cyclops because they got to work the rest of the show, and they want to get out and ride this morning before people get here. So I don't even know where we're going. Somewhere cool and scenic. So just thought it might be fun to bring you all along because the riding out here is spectacular. It really is. Look, it's Amanda and Chris. I know them. You just run into all kinds of celebrities out here at Touratech. It's crazy. Oh, shit. Nice endo, buddy. So Daryl's been off the bike with an injury for like 6 months, and so he's like, hey, there's a hill climb.
Look at.
What did you do? You know what? That wouldn't happen if you had flying eyes. Did you sit on them?
No, I was just putting them in.
Those are nice shades. Bro, that's no good. I feel so bad for you right now. Yeah, all day you'll be bleeding out of your helmet. I mean, cause look, you could have done this. Ooh, somebody's getting his mojo back. I feel like Stella's getting her groove back.
Felt good.
Oh, damn, there goes Darryl jumping stuff. He's feeling it, buddy. Got some stupid water bars. There he goes. Damn, this guy can ride. This guy can ride. Okay. Should I be jumping with my back effed up? Sure. Here is what's impressive about the quote-unquote cheap suspension. Oh, I do know this road. Okay, yeah, I remember this road. On this 790 is I'm not light. And I think the preload is even all the way out on the rear, and it's not bottoming, which is pretty damn good. Oh, pretty good. I like that. I hate this. Even the Norden, I was bottoming going off of water bars like this. Now, admittedly, it was fully loaded, but still, it's a thing. I wonder if Daryl's found his way back down to us yet. Perfect temperature today. It's like 60 degrees. 61 according to my ambient temperature, which I have on the 790. Should we wait for Darryl? Oh, there he is. He's behind me. Ow. That was a huge rock right in the chest. That's the hardest I've ever been hit with roost. Really glad I had my visor down. Damn. That's gonna look good on the camera. I feel like that was like probably like a 4-inch rock. Dude, you nailed me with a rock this big right here. Gorgeous out here though. I have no idea where we're at or what the difficulty of this track is, so I'm happy I'm on the 790. Well, we are on the ridge. That must be why they call it Ridge Runner, because what we're doing is running a ridge. So the Washington BDR comes right through here, so you end up on a lot of the same roads. And so this is what section 4 basically looks like the whole way. It's all this gorgeous, these fun kind of okay condition roads and like awesome views off to the side, lots of mountains. On some faster sections. So I don't know this track at all. I think Brian's following an old track from a previous rally. It's not one of the ones from this year, so we're completely off the track right now, but we're about to connect back up with it. I know they tweak them a little every year. Kind of hate how much I like this bike. I know I keep saying it, but ooh, and we're definitely gonna hit 1,000 miles on this trip, so it's a great place to get that last bit of riding in before I review it. Very impressive machine, top to bottom, honestly. It is maybe the ultimate, like the best, most fun bike for regular riders. I say regular dude, and dudes can be of any gender, but just like your weekend warrior types that haven't been riding motocross since they were 7, like that. There's another trail. Some good stuff up here. Like, as an example of what I mean, Darryl and Brian are really good riders. Like, stupid good. Like, more riding talent and skill in their pinky than I have in my entire corpulent body. A rider like Darryl here needs the extra capability that the 890 offers over this. Extra ground clearance, more suspension travel, better suspension. It's a little faster. Like I said, the 890R is probably the most capable adventure bike that exists. If not, it's right there in the conversation. I don't want to get into that debate right now. My point is, it is a top-end bike, and as such, most of us, normal, average, everyday riders, people who aren't professionals and haven't been riding our whole lives, probably won't use the full capability of that bike. You need to ride a lot to get the skill, and you need to ride a lot always to keep the skill, to really push beyond what this bike can do and need what that bike can do. Most of us human beings, mere mortals as it were, will have a blast on this bike. It'll do everything we want to do and then some. And you know, maybe on a really good day or a really hard track, you start to push the limits of what this bike can do. Maybe you find the limitations of the ground clearance or the suspension travel, and that's fine, because that means you're using the whole bike. But I don't think you're going to get to a point where you're like, oh, it just doesn't have enough for me consistently. And I can't speak for all of you, but I can speak for myself as a person who gets to ride a lot but is still one of these weekend warrior types. This bike is great because it has all the power I want and then some, enough to get me. It has enough extra to get me out of trouble or get me through stuff that I wasn't anticipating, or in room to grow. I can still push, but I also feel like I can control it. I'm comfortable on it, and it'll tackle whatever I'm doing, and also the unexpected that I come across from time to time. I was honestly super worried about the suspension on this bike. I thought it was going to be the Achilles heel, because the Norden I was able to bottom out and stuff, but I'm impressed with it. It's pretty good. It's pretty, I mean, it's not adjustable. All these things were concerns, but for just like everyday riding, it's a little stiff for the road, but that's good. That's what I want, because that means it handles all this off-road stuff a lot better. That's my working hypothesis. I'll elaborate maybe more in the review video, but it's just what I'm thinking about while I'm riding it right now, is that in terms of pure capability, if all things were equal and the bike was 100% reliable, it's hard to beat it. I don't know of another bike that has this much stuff and that is this capable for this price. Other bikes do other things better, but there isn't anything I've ridden that does all of it as well as this. Now, the big elephant in the room is they eat camshafts and ingest dirt, and you know, the services are expensive and all of that. So you have to decide if it's worth it to you. There's some viewage for you. Huh? Pretty. Pretty. A lot of verticality up here. These guys. You're free balling, buddy. Oh,
Hey, bro.
you want to put it up against a tree?
Yeah.
You know, people say KTM's fall apart. I just don't buy it. It's probably over there by the jump.
Well, he did back
Oh.
over it.
The bolt is right there. We just got to find the nut.
He did back over it with this truck, to be fair.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we're not blaming KTM for that one.
That's right there.
They're vengeful and capricious. Oh, that just seems like some idiot didn't tighten it all the way. Well, Darryl got his kickstand fixed. Apparently the spring was right there. Boy, the guy has a real sense for when I turn the camera on. There it is. There's the lookout. Up there in front of us. Yeah, a little chunky ruddy. Nothing like Tyee. Ah, the gate's closed. That's we're not going to Sugarloaf today. Lame. Oh sh! Oh sh! That was not good. That was on a very chunky rock right there. Almost dropped her. Almost went down, boys. The front was not fronting. The roll was not rolling. Oh, there he goes. Something tells me Darryl's going to do that too. Ah, I'm so smart. I'm so intuitive genius, smart guy. It's me, Captain Intuitive Genius, smart guy. I forgot to put my health visor down. So that lookout's usually open. Well, we just passed a Forest Service truck, so I half wonder if they're coming to open it up for the rally, and we're just too early because it doesn't technically start till this afternoon. Don't know, but there's a fun kind of cliffside loop here that is an enjoyable ride back to camp, and it's not the way we came in, so gotta love it. That rain cloud coming in that we were threatened with. Look at this, huh? Look at this, huh? There's the lake. That's Lake Wenatchee, I think. Pretty sure. So I've been up on the back side of that on the VDR too. Mostly just recording because it's hard to turn it off. Hopefully it's running because I may not think it is. When I need it to be. Yeah, yeah. When I need it to be. Yeah, yeah. Sand, baby. Knew it was coming. Knew it was coming. There's a decent shot. Ballsy on the corner like that. I'd worry about running out of road. Not ugly, huh? The camp's right down there. You kind of see it. Oh, okay. Yeah. This is a fun track down, and it's not super hard, so you can get some good views, have some fun riding. So the Sugarloaf track, pretty good if you're like a competent beginner and you want to go slow, or obviously if you're an intermediate, it's no problem. There he is. There he is. These two, I tell you, a couple of kooks. Oh my God. That was almost a permanent wheelie. What a maniac. What a maniac. There's Brian. There's Darryl. There's Ben getting the front wheel off, sort of. Oh. Yeah, the landings are not great here, and the corners tend to come right after these water bars, so, you know, there's a technique of self-preservation which I'm employing. Oh, that is a big-ass rock. Oh, man. Did not want to encounter that in a four-wheel drive. Gonna roll it off the cliff, I guess. So when these guys say their products are thoroughly tested, you can see what they mean. And they're rocking a full suite of basically everything they sell on those bikes. The Auroras and the KTM, the 790 lights they're actually about to put on this. Brian's got on his bike, and Darryl, they've both got the P3s, and Darryl's got that rally tower that they sell. And their new indestructible turn signals, which we're putting on the 790 today. Pretty excited. Oh man, so that was fun. Thanks to Darryl and Brian for inviting me to come with them and get out before the rally started proper. It's one of the best times to ride because there's not as much traffic out, but the rest of this is pretty similar looking forest road, so I'm going to end the video here. So I appreciate you watching. Thanks to all my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel. If you want to be a channel member or patron, you can get early access to videos, you get merchandise discounts and other perks, and you can join up for as little as $1 a month or $10 a year on Patreon. There's links to both of those in the description. And if you don't want to sign up for a monthly commitment, which, you know, I wouldn't blame you, don't forget you can use my affiliate links to Rocky Mountain, Giant Loop, Cyclops actually, Revzilla, Amazon, and Moto Camp Nerd. You can buy the gear you were already going to buy. If you click my link first, I get a little commission for referring you. You pay no extra. Everybody wins, and you get the satisfaction of knowing you're supporting some of the dorkiest motorcycling content ever on the internet, which is, you know, priceless, really, if you think about it. But for now, and as always, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you, and please do not forget to be excellent to each other. Thank you. Excellent! I hope you guys went straight.